snow overnight, and that could happen again overnight tonight.
Yeah, may hear some rumbles of thunder. I know I woke up from that thunder. A lot of folks did. We have more rain chances as we go throughout the day today, and then also as we head overnight tonight and even into Friday, tomorrow, and Saturday. I will say I think our rain chances will start to go down as we head into Saturday, but we still have 2 more days today, tomorrow, where we are going to watch for better rain chances. So radar right now, it's actually pretty quiet compared to what it was earlier this morning. So bit of a break and a lull in the activity right now. If you are in some of our eastern communities, even over to the east of Peebles and West Union, so Adams County and even towards Mason County, may see a few of these light rain showers, but most of the heavier rain, that's pushing well off towards the east. So we're in that break right now. But like I said, the rain is going to pick up. Scattered through this afternoon, but better chances as we go overnight tonight into the early part of Friday. And then more rain chances as we head into Saturday. So there is a flood watch for everyone in green here. I will say your better chance of seeing that heavier rain does look to stay south of the river, but I'd say even to the southeast of 71 if you are in Ohio. So this is something we're going to be watching here as we go over the next, again, about 2 days or so. The rest of this afternoon, or at least about the next hour or so, we're going to be staying dry, but I have those impact icons with our scattered rain chances through the afternoon. Those are your very typical summertime pop-ups, where if you get some of those downpours overhead, it's a lot of heavy rain. More of a breakthrough this evening, and then more rain is going to come in overnight. So what we're expecting through this afternoon, few heavy downpours here or there, but better chances as we go overnight, and that will carry on over into the early part of your Friday morning. We're talking about heavy rain, localized flash flooding, which is why we have that flood watch, and also a lot of loud thunder and lightning like we had for some of us over Cincinnati last night. You'll see as we go throughout Futurecast some of those spotty downpours here or there as we go throughout the afternoon. Once we head, I'd say even after midnight into tomorrow morning, overnight, you'll see some of the waves and rounds of some of the heavier storms that are going to be moving in. So better chances as we go overnight tonight into the early part of Friday, and then we head into tomorrow afternoon, evening, still some scattered rain chances out there, but that's a bit more hit and miss. And then looking at more rain as we go into Saturday. So what you're looking at, those impacts there, thunderstorms could be bringing some heavy rain for us. You're looking at that high water potential, localized ponding in areas that do see a lot of that rain because these storms, they're just sitting overhead and giving us a lot of rainfall in a short amount of time. And of course, that lightning threat for any outdoor plans. Outside right now, it is pretty sunny outside. Got a bit of a haze out there though. 81 in Cincinnati, feels like 85. A lot of temperatures around the greater Cincinnati area, either in the 80s already, or we're looking at some of those upper 70s. Today we have some of those afternoon scattered pop-up showers and storms. Still warm outside, temperatures making it into the mid-80s. Overnight tonight, we have better chances of rain and storms. Temperature only falls to the low 70s. And then tomorrow, another impact day with early rain and storms, and then a few more as we go into the afternoon. 7-day forecast here, impact days today and tomorrow because of our rain chances. Some rain chances over the weekend. I think those are a bit lower. We have stray chances out there. Next week turns a lot hotter. Megan, Kelly.
All right.